Hello and welcome back to my channel, UsagiT74. Today I wanted to go over Bennett a little bit. This is a very unutilized character that people tend to just walk over or don't really take the time to build, when he's really easy to build and you don't really have to focus on crit stats because you're only using him for either healing or boosting your other character's attacks. So my Bennett is built to boost my main DPS's attacks. So when you're looking to build Bennett, you don't have to go past 80. I do recommending ascending him, but you don't have to level him to 90. I'm just have to do all that fun stuff and don't want to do it. But you are going to want an energy recharge weapon. This was an event weapon. If you don't have this weapon, that's okay. Just get anything that has energy recharge on it. Now for Bennett's artifacts, you're going to want to go with Noblesse because you're mainly using Bennett for his burst to either heal or boost attack damage. And Noblesse is perfect for that because when you have a 4-piece, Elemental Burst increases all party members' attack by 20% for 12 seconds. So that's going to let you pop Bennett out, and if you have the ER, like we're supposed to, which is going to be 200%, and I'm going to get to that in a little bit, you're going to be able to spam his burst. So you're going to pop him out, burst, switch to your main DPS, and then unleash all the attacks. Now for his substats, for the flower, you can go really any way. You are going to want to make sure you have attack or HP in there, depending on which route you're going, if you're building for HP or the attack stats. Feather, same thing, since it's going to be attack anyway. You can really go for anything. I just happen to have this feather laying around. Now, I'm doing energy recharge for my hourglass because I want to make sure I have his ER above 200%. The cup is going to be an attack piece. Here, you can either do attack or HP. So my Bennett is meant to boost attack. I don't need the heals. I have my little god zombie for the heals. So we're going with HP. And I have the attack in there as well. Now, for the circlet, I did go with a healing bonus, just so that he does also have healing as well. So when we look at his attributes, he doesn't really do much with crit rate and crit damage. Because again, he's not going to be on the field very long. He's popping out, bursting, and going right back in. But we have his energy recharge sitting at 216%, which is good. His healing is 32%, which it's okay. Like I said, we don't need that much healing on him. Now, for his talents, you are going to want to work on maxing his Fantastic Voyage and his Passion Overload. Don't really need to do anything with his normal attack since we're not really using him as a DPS. And if you look at this, it tells you right in here what he scales off of. So if the health of a character within the AoE is equal to or falls below 70%, their health will continuously regenerate. The amount of HP restored scales off of Bennett's max HP. So this is if you were building him for a healer, you would go with the HP piece. If the health of a character within the AoE is higher than 70%, they gain an attack bonus that is based on Bennett's base attack. So that's why I'm going with the attack piece, because I want my DPSs to have more attack on them. So this is basically what I did with my Bennett. I hope this helps you guys to build yours. We can touch on the constellations a bit. I don't have C6. Now, if you do get C6, activating it is going to be completely up to you and the team comps that you use. I will not be activating it. So what happens if you activate this C6 is whenever you burst with Benny, it's going to turn all characters into pyro attacks. There are characters that are going to override that. I believe Raiden Shogun will override this. Zhao will override this. But like for me, I main Zhongli as a DPS for fizz damage. So if I activated his C6 and I burst with Benny, Zhongli is not going to be doing physical attacks anymore. He's going to be doing pyro attacks, which is going to be negative for my characters. But if you are already using pyro characters, this would be a good option for you. But just remember, once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. So I did want to touch on that just a little bit. But yeah, this is Benny. So why don't I go ahead and show you what he can do with and without him. We'll go ahead and use my Raiden Shogun so you guys can take a look. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what Raiden Shogun will do without Benny's burst. We're also going to use no food as well. So she already on her own hits pretty hard. She is C2. She is built as a DPS. And we are working on triple crowning. So let's see if we can get a crit from her attack. So that wasn't horrible. She didn't really crit there. She did 77k. Let's see if we can get Benny's ult up, which it is. Okay, so let's get Raiden Shogun's back up here. Use my little immortal zombie to heal everybody up.
Illusion shattered.
Alright, so now with Benny's ult. So we're gonna ult, switch, ult again. So there we did 129. So you can see, even if she's not critting on her own, we went from 77k to 129k. So that could be the big difference in your Abyss teams right there. If you have a DPS that isn't reliable with the crit damage, you could definitely add Benny to your team, and that would change everything for you. Now she's 55% crit, so it could definitely be higher, but that's just how she's built. So Bennett is definitely very useful on her team composition. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what videos you'd like to see. I do have quite a few characters on my roster here, and they are going to all eventually be built. So if there's a character you'd like to see and know more about, let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this.